What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match, and Barcelona lose on paper 2-2 on penalties to Birmingham City, with, of course, Hamza Abdelkarimi getting a brace for Barcelona. And I am, of course, in the land of Egypt, where Hamza is from on vacation. He begs a brace because I'm here, because I'm always a good luck charm wherever Barcelona are involved. We're of course going to discuss the game, what to look for next, what's coming up for Barcelona, and on some individual performances as well. Of course, before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below, and don't forget as well to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. And let's get right into it. Now, before we get into this video is sponsored by Number One Foot. Number One Foot is by far the best replica jersey website on the market, and it's not even close. They have absolutely everything your mind can dream of, from regular kits, custom kits, retro kits, tracksuits, accessories, international kits as well. Their prices also are absolutely unbeatable. I have some examples with me here. Firstly, what I love is rocking polos. They have Barcelona polo ones, and I have the Kobe Bryant Mamba collaboration. Look at the detail on this, the quality insane, price unmatchable. But what I love the most is the custom kits. Look at this. You know those kits that you see on, TikTok, Instagram, on X that people just make? They have those and they sell those. Look at this one. Holy moly. I also have here a retro kit as well from the 80s for Barcelona. I even have a jacket as well that they sent me here too. The one from this season. You can see the quality is fantastic. It feels like the real one, and the prices are absolutely fantastic. And on top of the fantastic price, if you use my discount code BOY at checkout, you do get an additional discount off your order, and all orders above $80 gets you free shipping. So hit the link at the top of the description down below. Use my discount code BOY as well. That's BOY, and get your new football kits today. Now, firstly, of course, we are going to discuss starting lineup. It was Szczęsny in goal, back four, Xavi, Espart, Christensen, Gerard Martin, and Jeffrey Torrens. Midfield three of Casado, Bernal, and Tukara. Front three of Adeyemi, Hamza, and Kluivert, of course, the son of Patrick Kluivert. I think his name is Shane or Sean or something like that. Interesting selection there from Flick. Of course, no Rooney from the start, which was a bit of a surprise, but he had majority of the first team players involved in the game. You can't really judge too much on a preseason performance. So it's all about fitnesses and stuff like that. There's usually always one player or two every preseason that really impresses for Barcelona that ends up getting a spot in the first team. Looks like so far that will be Hamza. Of course, got a goal as well in the behind closed door match. And this is at the Sportiva Joan Gabber that happened a few days ago, which of course was not televised. That's why I didn't do a review, because I couldn't watch it. So I don't know what happened. Like, they just released a clip of the goals, and that was it. But first, I thought it was overall decent for Barcelona. I didn't think there was too much, concern, so to speak. I was very happy with certain key performances. I think Tukara in the midfield had a really good display. I thought Bernal in the first half was fantastic. Gerard Martin, Christensen, solid as ever. Xavi, Espart, Jeffrey Torrens looked good going forward, but questionable in defense. Szczęsny had that great save in the first half as well. Karimi, Adeyemi looked kind of dead. Not gonna lie, of course, his missed pass led to the Birmingham goal. Both Birmingham goals coming in from crosses / set pieces. We have about 5'5" as our maximum height in that team. So every time they put in a cross, if it's on target, it will probably go in. But Szczęsny did, of course, have that big save in the first half. The two goals, of course, firstly, both coming in from Hamza Abdelkarimi. He wins the penalty, scores the penalty, very good penalty. Then you, of course, had that poacher, striker-esque goal for the second one. Rooney cutting in well, having a strike save. Then he bounces on the rebound. The goals we conceded, both, of course, crosses and headers, so to speak. Again, the team is quite short, to say the least. I mean, even with Christensen there, it was still a struggle for Barcelona. We've always had some halftime subs. Rooney came in at halftime. Alex Gomez, Ibrahim Diarra, Alvaro Cortez as well. Then we made a bunch of subs at the hour mark, like Arne Yakabashvili coming in. You had Hector Ford, who played at center back for half an hour. So he came on for 30 minutes, played at center back, which is really interesting. Gilly Fernandez in the midfield, who I thought was really, really impressive. Birmingham didn't make any only made one change up until the 75th minute, where they changed their whole team, so they had a bit more freshness to them. In regards to the penalties, I mean, like, we can't really take into consideration too much. I mean, Aaron made 2 saves, big saves as well, so shout out to him. That ginger guy, I think his name was like Poker or something like that. He was mid, and as soon as he stepped up to take that penalty, I knew he was missing. Who else was the other one? The last one, he was kind of meh. The Oscar Goodell penalty as well was a bit meh as well. Shout out to Alvaro Cortez. His first penalty, banging roof in the top corner. Reminds me of Maguire's penalty in the Euro 2022 final. But again, it's preseason, right? You can't look into it too much. All you can look at is individually who you think is not up for it, who you think is up for it. I will say I was a bit unimpressed with Rooney. Him being, a first team player, being part of the team for, considered period of time, us asking, whether or not he should be in the first team this season or not. He looked okay in some moments, but I expect him to take that, the team by the throat, take the team forward. He put in a lot of crosses, a lot of them were unsuccessful, very, very poor crossing. Had some good dribbling moments. Shots were mainly, at the goalkeeper. You want to see those put on target as well. I'm going to give him more criticism because I do expect more from him. I think his first 45 minutes was a bit mid. Shout out to Hamza, man. Is Hamza the answer to what Barcelona need out front? I think no, especially not right now. I think the talent is there. I think give him 1 season with Barca Athletic. He's only been there for 2 months. His signing took 3 months alone to happen for it to be registered and get his, visa to work and stuff like that. So it looks very good. I wouldn't mind him having, that third choice option if, Ferran or a new striker or Adeyemi, whoever comes in, he's the first name off the, bench in terms of the B team. I have no problem with that. But I think relying on him as a number 2, God forbid the number 1, I think it's too early for him and too much risk for him. But it looks fantastic as well. I think that experience of going with Egypt to the World Cup as well will, bode difference for him as well. But I think I'll keep an eye on him. I did like Christensen in this game. Again, if this guy can stay fit, we could have something there. But now looks sublime as well with Frankie out injured. He's probably going to be starting the season. Fullbacks are looking a bit concerned to me yet again. I mean, you're rocking up with Eric Garcia and a João Cancelo who's not even a Barca player as your planned fullback heading into the next season. Spartan Jeffrey didn't really impress too much per se. I think defensively they had some big question marks. Again, it's preseason. I don't want to look into it too much. I don't want to say this is going to be the deciding factor for them, but definitely something to keep an eye on. I think Casado, cash in. Look, I think he plays with the heart, plays with the badge. I think his final ball today was a bit off, but I think he played all right in that midfield. But I think it's a good opportunity. I think him and Rooney being here playing this game is very surprising to me. I think Rooney should have gone on loan or a sale with a buyback option. I think Casado should have already been sold by now, but for some reason, Barcelona moving very, very slowly in the market. I think they're really waiting to see who they sign and who they do in the striker position, because that's where all the funds and all the power and the momentum is supposed to go to, which we haven't done anything for quite yet. But if you're rocking up into a season with Ferran Torres as your starting striker, I mean, put the fries in the bag. Madrid are signing players left, right, and center. Again, they have to because they need to because their team is shit. We don't, but we have to make key signings to continue on the momentum and take this team forward. If we don't, we will plummet. Barcelona did the same thing in 2022, economic lever summer, where we signed all these players to really improve the team. Madrid made kind of key signs, and we, of course, won the double. Did they win the Copa del Rey? I think they won the Copa del Rey in the Champions League that season, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't think they won the Champions League or the Copa del Rey. I think they went trophyless in the Copa del Rey. No, they beat us in semifinals. So definitely won the Copa. I think that's it. They only won the Copa del Rey. So, them having a big window, again, like Gabby said, I don't care who they sign. I don't care what they do, but you have to look at ourselves now as well. You signed